Hello, I'm Tracy Allen, principal of Sylvan Hills High School. I would like to welcome you to the class of 2020 Sylvan Hills High School graduation commencement. I have a few words I would like to share with this year's graduating seniors. Class of 2020, you all have shown tremendous growth since your freshman year on Bamboo Lane. Your junior year, you were able to experience a school year with just your class and the class of 2019 on our main campus. Then, your senior year arrived, filled with great anticipation of moving into the new state-of-the-art classroom building as the big dogs on campus. I really enjoyed getting to know you all better this year and look forward to how you would finish this school year. In your last semester, there were a lot of great things that your class was still striving to succeed. The girls' track team was looking to win their 4th consecutive state title. The boys' soccer team were the favorites to win the school's first ever state soccer title. The baseball and softball teams believed they had something to prove as well. All of the seasons were canceled due to the global pandemic, COVID-19. Additionally, you should have been able to experience your senior prom, go to DECA Nationals, Robotics Nationals, finish the work you started in your clubs and other activity groups, put the finishing touches on the yearbook, and much more. I know you all have heard these phrases. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When you're sad, turn that frown upside down. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And you can't help the hand you were dealt, but what you do with that hand is up to you. You may be the class of the quarantined, but I assure you, you will be remembered for much, much more. I truly believe in the class of 2020, and I know that you all will come through this pandemic stronger than ever. I came across an article written by Chris Dyer, the 2020 Louisiana Teacher of the Year, containing a paragraph that really sums up my faith in you all. Your generation can navigate multiple worlds and bounce between physical and digital spaces with ease. You are part of the most racially and ethnically diverse generation, and you embrace those differences in ways adults seem to struggle. You courageously put yourself out there for the world to see and criticize. You put boundaries and challenge norms. You find ingenious ways to compensate for any gaps that you have accrued without the help of educators, whether it's through Khan Academy or sibling. It's a small wonder why post-millennials are on track to become the most well-educated generation yet. Class of 2020, there's no doubt you all will be prepared for the next chapter in life. You are stronger after what you've experienced this last semester of school. I'll be excited to hear from you all in the next 5 to 10 years and hear all of the success stories that you'll share with me and the teachers that you had here at Sylvan Hills High. Go forth and be the best version of yourselves as you maneuver through what life has to offer. Go Bears.
The class of 2020 may long be remembered as the graduates whose senior year was decimated by the COVID pandemic. But was this such a tragedy? That totally depends on one's view of adversity. Many in our nation have succumbed in these past months to the fear of COVID. As they have watched their jobs vanish or their school activities cease, they have lapsed into a helpless and unproductive frame of mind. They reason that their misfortune is beyond their control and hope that the government will somehow bail them out. But others have viewed these setbacks as a challenge to excel against the odds. Take, for example, my classmate Solomon Correa. He is an exchange student from Mexico who has lived this past year in my home. With no prior mechanical training, since March he has replaced 6 engines and 4 transmissions in my dad's company's vehicles, and they all run. And he has earned enough to buy and refurbish his own Nissan truck and to buy a Honda Pilot down in Mexico. He arrived last fall with limited English comprehension and behind 1.5 credits. Now, he is graduating with honors and returning to Mexico not only with a high school education, but also with a valuable and marketable new skill. What makes the difference? How one views adversity. On one hand, those paralyzed by a cruel twist of fate, and on the other, a wise understanding that adversity can be our greatest tutor. There is a general agreement that those who came of age in the Great Depression and fought in World War II were the greatest generation ever produced by society. What made them so great? Well, they persevered through economic stress and war and learned how to withstand hardship and build a better world because of it. Ironically, that better world didn't do as well in developing character in their descendants. In reality, the contrast with our generation couldn't be more stark. My challenge to the class of 2020 is this: don't be immobilized by COVID-19 or any other adversity. Accept the fact that hardship is really the only way to develop character. This agrees with what the Holy Scriptures say in Romans 5:3. Those of us who have trusted in Christ for eternal life are commanded even to rejoice in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, and perseverance produces character, and character, hope. Thank you.
Hello to the indomitable class of 2020. What a year we have had. Almost as soon as senior year fell apart, the rest of the world came down with it. It's hard to be a young person these days, and while I know it's not what some of us want to hear, it's the truth. I won't dwell on it, and it's certainly not what this speech is about, but I will encourage each and every one of you to pay attention to what's happening in our world right now. For 12 years, we have waited for this moment, and now that it's finally here, I'm not sure how to react. For a while, I wasn't sure that we'd get this opportunity, but here we are. And of course, we're doing it a little differently. I've always been proud that we are an extremely resilient class, and I'm honored to be speaking to you all today. I'm so sorry that we missed out on all that senior year has to offer. I've cried countless tears and I've sung along to so many sad songs, and so I imagine everyone else is handling this in similar fashion. The important thing is that we are handling it. We may not have had a prom, but we're still dancing. We may not have had a traditional graduation, but we're still moving our tassels. We may not have gotten to say goodbye in person to the teachers and staff who have watched us grow for the last 12 years, but we are still saying goodbye. And even today, maybe we're missing half of the people that we wanted to be here, but they are still so incredibly proud of us. Even though the last year of our childhood was cut in half, we still made it. That says a lot about us. It says a lot about you. We are going to do great things. I can feel it. So wherever you're going, whether it's 20 minutes away or 20 hours, remember where you came from. Most of us grew up together, but all of us grew up to be strong. Remember that as you move on from Sylvan Hills. So, here's to us, the class of the quarantined.
Madison Hope Chun. Elijah Person.
Allison Elizabeth Parham. Takahito Hirse Orr.
Mary Anna Westerman.
Skylar Rain Pedersen. Blakely Ann Baker.
Destiny Marie Sanders.
Jackson Davis Holman. Macy Lynn Broadway Phillips.
Briley Madison Rogers. Caleb James Morris.
Hope Grayson Harness.
Tana Olivia Oakes.
Abigail St. George.
Kristen Page Culpepper.
Genesis Iomi Wimes Smith.
Amarion Marquise Shelton. Peyton McCain Tucker.
William Hayden Austin.
Laurie Danielle Nation. Audra Nicole Zeff.
Lorena Michelle Lopez. Bailey Nicole Garrett.
Sydney Lee Reed.
Shelby Ashton Reed.
Meredith Renee West. Haley Ann Hickey. Barry Luke Gardner.
Micah Elise Evans.
Cheyenne Renee Glover.
Alexa Shay Brown.
Naomi Lynette Jackson. Kayla Michelle Kawai.
Jadel Dominguez Nieves. Caleb Joseph Hatley.
Maya Mitchell Talbert.
Elizabeth Ann Prime. Louisa Fernanda Molina.
Kendall Faith Thornton.
Angela Julissa Hernandez Santiago.
LaJoy Montravis Jones. Abigail Elizabeth Ani.
Brittany Nicole Allen. Armand Demetrius Baker.
Ashlyn Diane Baker. Macy Bree Barnum. David Leland Bean. Brian Patrick Bearden. Diarlo Lamar B.
Corey Allen Bell.
Jonah Alexander Bernard.
Garrett Wayne Birmingham.
Sydney Nicole Bland.
Chloe Leanne Brawley.
Mackenzie Jolene Briggs.
Sarah Lynn Burns. Isaiah Jerome Butler.
Danny Darnell Cartwright Jr. Jackson Dorsey Chambers. Teranisha R. Collins.
Jared Michael Connor. Marty Duntrail Collins.
Kylie Joe Cunningham.
Dakota Camille Davis. Donovan Craig Richmond Davis.
Seth Morgan Edwards Davis. Taylor Simone Davis.
Taylor Keshana Dean.
Kaylor Michael Wallace Dion.
Michael Gregory DiPolito. Jaylon Demario Dockery. Brian Adam Dominguez.
Brandon DeMarcus Donahue. Charles Hunter Durham.
Alexis Rain Ducharme. Jasmine Ann Nicole Elrod Tyson.
Betsy Nyla Enriquez Rivera. Quincy Lillian Eubanks. Sierra Nevaeh Fisher.
Daniel Gerard Flanders. Sierra Latay Flowers.
Deshaun Alexander Folks. Javion Jakari Franklin. Miles Deshaun Gaither.
Sharday Simone Galvin. Roberto Michael Garcia. Tacoby Joctavia Star Shea Gary.
Alicia May Garza. Destiny Skylar Rebecca Gauthier.
Brandon Jared Gonzalez.
Marilyn Gonzalez.
Layton Stephen Grant.
Montserrat Padilla Guerra.
Kurt Christopher Hagewood.
Daquan Deshae Hammonds, Jr. Jaron Deshaun Harriet. Tristan Deshaun Harris, Jr. Tyler Lorand Harris. Remy Lynchelle Harrison.
Lindsay Elise Hassler. Javante Demond Hurd.
Derunche Shakira Henderson. Chloe Maya Hernandez. Kayla Michelle Heel. Deontay Dwayne Hutchinson.
Sasha Christensen Ivy. Hassan Jaylon Jackson.
Jabraylon Deshaun Jackson. Kaylin Jaheim Jackson. Alan Kente Johnson.
Cherish Amaya Brianna Johnson.
Katana Maisa Johnson. Thurston Johnson.
Dadrian Keyshawn Roy Jones.
Nicholas Isaiah Jones.
Raymond Willis Jones. Timothy Lewis Jones. Wade Christopher Kohler.
Chastity Danielle Langford.
Alexiana Roslyn Lorraine Levy. Cade Austin Lewis. Victor Bernard Laughlin III. Trevion Devontae Newman Lofton.
India Armani Martin. Maya Janae Mayo. Mallory Leanne McAfee. Joseph Javion Amin McCullough.
Miana Marche McDonald.
Everett Trayvon McGee. Gracie Nicole McMahon.
Andrea Kathleen Merritt. Victoria Jade Marie Christine Minor. Stephen Todd Maury II. Kevion Malik Mosby. Tavon Lamar Murphy. Jaden Rashad Nance.
Marquez Lamar Neal.
Micaiah Nicole Nelson.
Ethan Tyler Osborne.
Denaya Onique Penn.
Anne Marie Petefish. William Cody Peters. Jackson Tyler Pope.
Deja Lene Powell. Emily Lee Powell. Anaya Renee President. Jamal Malik Quarles.
Brittany Morgan Ray Rayleigh. Graham George Caleb Ratliff.
Matthew Wayne Raleigh.
Isabella Elise Ringgold. Deja Lene Robinson.
Mashana Laquel Roy.
Maria Alexandra Sanchez. Sophia Marie Sanchez. Bryson Lee Sanders Jr.
Jakayla LaShawn Sanders.
Jordan Janae Sanders.
Michael Sean Sheridan II.
Nicholas Zion Smith. Trinity Olandria Smith.
Devin Dakota Snow.
Tristan Sven Sorg. Timothy Lovell Spate Jr. Mackenzie Ann Stecks.
Corian Stewart. Chase Allen Teddie. Evan Patrick Carroll.
Christopher Devon Thomas. Scott Thomas. Christelle Alexis Thompson. Daniel Caleb Thompson. Allison Nicole Timmons. Quentin Jamal Tony.
Kylie Breanne Tyson. Isabel Guadalupe Urena.
Aaron Mackenzie Vaden. Jaylon Nathaniel Washington. Taylor Shantae Washington. Felicity Denise Watkins. Jacob Elijah West. Kamora Lee White.
Destiny LaKayla Wilburn.
Kerrigan Annette Williams. Lucas Weldon Williams. Joy Ali Wilson. LaMarcus Deontay Young. Caleb Marvin Zagons.